I can't speculate as to how the Supreme Court is going to rule on this. We have a Supreme Court that is now predictable, that does not respect precedents, that is mysterious in its judgments. So it's not an exercise that I'm prepared to partake in. A Supreme Court that allowed someone who came fourth in an election to be declared a winner. A Supreme Court that says a governorship election in which someone clearly won was invalid because deputy had a certificate that had different names from where he bears. I mean, those things frankly don't make any sense, but we just look forward to what the Supreme Court says. But and there are arguments, lawyers never agree on anything. Some set of lawyers say new evidence cannot be accepted in court. Other lawyers say, well, no, it can be accepted. But here, this forgery, frankly, it's a very unconventional forgery. And we're going to see, because it's what I call it unconventional, because people typically associate forgery with making stuff up that you do not possess, that you do not have. If, for instance, he did not attend Chicago State University and decided to get a certificate indicating that he attended, that's what we understand forgery to mean. But in this case, he did attend Chicago State University. He graduated from there with honors. And the registrar said even the F that appeared in the transcript that he showed was a clerical error, because his performance at Southwest College and his performance at Chicago State University are consistent, because he graduated with honors in both. And I asked in my intervention yesterday, if someone were to get a diploma or a certificate belonging to someone else and use that as a basis to get admission to study the same course, I don't expect them to perform as well in that course as they did in previous classes. So there's some consistency in the performance from both Southwest College and Chicago State University, indicating that it's the same person. And we know that that person is the person we know today as Bola Ahmed Tinubu. But why he did not have the patience to apply and get the certificate he needed to verify and validate his graduation is what I didn't know. So what do you call that sort of forgery? It's not a forgery to verify it's not a forgery based on false pretenses. It's forgery based on carelessness, overconfidence. Maybe I think the predilection to just do things, without care, without thought, without preparation. That's what that strikes me as. So the Supreme Court is going to debate what kind of forgery this is. So there's both the spirit and the letter of the law. The letter of the law says if you forge a document, you should be disqualified. But the spirit is, what does forgery mean? Forgery to present yourself as that which you are not, or forgery that comes out of carelessness, because he, as I said, did clearly attend and graduate from the school. So that's the legal dilemma I think that the Supreme Court will have to interpret.